Hellcat.
Hey guys, what's up? Enzo4 right here, back at again with another video. Today we're here with another tier rankings video. So, a lot of you are gonna hate this. So please, just if you don't agree with my rankings or my tier rankings, or I should say, tell me in the comments. Let's have a polite discussion about it. I don't really feel like fishing through my comment section and deleting dirty comments because it's happened before. So guys, here we are with the running back tiers list. So S would be like my elite tier. A would be like my borderline elite tier. B would be like my solid tier for sure. C would be like an average, and D would just be terrible. No, not terrible, like bad. But let's say that. So Peyton Barber started off definitely in the bad tier. Just probably one of the worst starting running backs in the entire NFL, and that's just, I'm sorry. He's never done anything that's screamed like, I don't know, he's never done anything that screamed like productive, good running back. So, next we have Le'Veon Bell. That's a more controversial one. You see, Le'Veon Bell sat out a year. Let's look up his age real quick. Le'Veon, I think he's 27. Le'Veon Bell. Let's look it up. 27 years old. So Le'Veon Bell is 27, right? A lot of questions about character. A lot of questions about his weight. And there's a lot of questions about him, right? He sat out an entire year. People say that's his year to get healthy. Honestly, I don't buy that. That's his year to kind of, I don't know, I think he's going to be rusty. And going to play for the New York Jets, a team that's way worse than the Pittsburgh Steelers, way worse offensive line. Again, I'm not rating off what they're going to do with their team. I'm rating on what they're going to, like, what kind of player they are. So, for the sake of that, I'm going to put him in the S tier because 2 years ago, he's one of the best running backs in the entire league. But I'm not really crazy about that. I feel like my worst S tier running back, I'll put in the entire thing because I honestly don't think he's going to be a spectacular player with the New York Jets. But that's just my personal opinion. I'm a salty Steelers fan. What do I know? Next is Chris Carson. Chris Carson is going to go in that B tier for me. He had a really good year this year. But you got to see it again. You saw a consistently good running back this year. Last year, he was injured most of the year. So you got to see one more year out of him to really make me say, wow, he's a stud. Put him in the A tier. Next, we have Nick Chubb. Same deal. Rookie, he's going to be in the B tier. I can't put him in the A tier yet, but if he continues to trend these on, I'll definitely put him in the A tier. Next, we have Tariq Cohen. And people are going to hate this one because I'm a Lions fan. They're going to say I'm biased. I'm not. I'm putting him in the C tier. Honestly, Tariq Cohen is a good receiver back. He's more of a scat back than anything. He's not a consistent down-to-down running back like a Chris Carson or a Nick Chubb. He's better than Peyton Barber, but he's not better than any of those two guys top over him. He's just not. Next, we have James Conner. James Conner, I'm going to put in the A tier because I'm being really nice. I'm a Steelers fan, so obviously a little bit of bias there. But James Conner is a really good running back. He's having some, he showed elite traits in the past this year when he rushed, I think it was like over 1,000 yards and I think 9, 10 touchdowns. So he had a really good year this year. Not Le'Veon Bell numbers, but really good year for a second-year running back, first year as a starter. So if he continues to build off that, he could find himself in this A tier or even the S tier. But also, if he doesn't have any good success this year, I could see him falling way down into the B tier. I mean, honestly, James Conner's a guy I'm just putting this off of because of what he had last year. And honestly, for guys like Chris Carson, I could say, well, I need to see more out of him. James Conner showed last year what he could do, and I think we just need to see another year out of him for sure. But as of right now, I think he's better than Chris Carson and Nick Chubb. So next, we're going to move this down a little bit there. There we go. Next, we have Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook, just because when he's healthy, he's good-ish. But he's always hurt, and he's always got, I think he's got, I don't know. I don't know. Am I thinking of the wrong guy when I say he's got suspended before? I'm not sure. I'm going to put Dalvin Cook also in the C tier. He's not better than Nick Chubb or Chris Carson. I'd rather have him over Tariq Cohen, though. So, kind of iffy. And is this Damian Williams? Let me check. Damian Williams. Is that him? Yep, Damian Williams. Okay. Damian Williams, I'm gonna do David Johnson after Damian Williams. Damian Williams is also going in the D tier. Just a forgettable starter. He's okay. He's just a forgettable starter though. I don't think he's better than any of the guys on this list. He's probably, I don't know. He's better than Peyton Barber, but barely. I'm gonna reorder this. I'm probably gonna do like that. If you guys really want to be picky about it, I can reorder it if you want me to. Yeah, I roll with that. Next, David Johnson. David Johnson is also an A tier guy. David Johnson would be an S tier guy. Personally, I love David Johnson, but he was hurt in 2017. In 2018, he rushed for 940 something yards. He averaged like 3.6 per carry, but he just wasn't as productive as he could have been because of his offensive line. As a player, I think he's an A to S tier kind of guy. I'm gonna leave him in the A tier. I think he's better than James Conner, but we're gonna put it like that. There we go. So next to Kenyon Drake. Kenyon Drake is gonna go in the C tier for me. I personally think he's just okay. He had some glimpses of what could be a good running back, but he hasn't been consistently a number one back in Miami. And that's all I got to say about him, really. I mean, he's not consistently a really good running back. Next, Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette's going to go bottom of the B tier. When healthy, he's a good player, but I mean, there's a lot of questions about him. Health, off the field, that kind of stuff. So you can't really put him in the A tier, which he could have been. As a rookie, I would have put him in the B or A tier probably, but this past year, got to be a B tier guy, maybe even a borderline C tier. But I'm not going to be mean to him today. So Devontae Freeman, I'm going to be real nice to Devontae Freeman and put him in the A tier. Devontae Freeman is super underrated in my opinion. Let's look at his stats real quick. Devontae Freeman, he plays in a two-back system at Atlanta, and he's going to get probably more carries this year because of the leaving of Tevin Coleman. Devontae Freeman, what do you have this year for stats? All right, 2018, he was injured in 2018, wasn't he? Yes, he was. All right, 2017, though, he was pretty solid in what he had to work with. He averaged 4.9 this year before getting injured, so you got to give him some credit. I'm going to bump him down to the B tier just because I'm going to have to be mean to him. I'm going to have to bump him down to the B tier just because of his injuries. He is injured a lot. But we're going to put him in the B tier, and we're going to put him, like, here. Like, right underneath Chris Carson. I thought he had 1,000-yard season this year. I was thinking of Tevin Coleman, though. But we're going to put him in that order. Next, we have Melvin Gordon. I'm going to put him in the A tier. I'm going to put him just over James Conner and just underneath David Johnson. A borderline elite running back for sure. Just not in that special elite tier. Next is Todd Gurley. He's going in the D. I'm just kidding. No, he's going in the absolute A tier. I'm going to put Le'Veon Bell behind him. Todd Gurley is the best running back in the league, in my opinion. When healthy, you got to make sure his knee's healthy, though. And his knee, as of right now, is not healthy, I don't think. So you got to kind of question that. But overall, he's a good running back, and you can't overlook him, man. And I get he had a great coach in Sean McVay, but he had some really good years in L.A. and St. Louis. And so you got to give him some credit for what he's done in the league. I think arguably he was an MVP caliber player last year before getting injured. So you got to put him in that S tier for sure. Next is Derrick Henry. Titans fans are going to hate this. He's going in the C tier. He's going to go. He's going to be the best running back in the C tier. He's not anything amazing. He's not. He had a solid year in Tennessee. I know that really good year against the Jags when people are calling the next Marshawn Lynch and this and that. He's not the next Marshawn Lynch. He's slow. He's kind of slow. He doesn't have great vision. Doesn't really hit the hole very hard. He's a power guy. He's not really anything besides a power guy. He's a one-trick pony. He's not really. At least Dalvin Cook is somewhat diverse in what he can do. He's very versatile. He can catch the ball to the backfield. He can run power. He can run a little bit of speed. He's just kind of a gimmicky player. He's a power back. I mean, there's not really much he can do after that. Next is Jordan Howard. Jordan Howard is going to go bottom of the B tier for me. He's going to be right behind Leonard Fournette. Same kind of player as Leonard Fournette. I think a little bit more versatile out of the backfield, though. Just barely, though. He's not really great at the backfield at all. He's just a solid pass blocker. But going to Philadelphia, he'll be a bell cow. Not a bell cow, but he'll be the number one back there. So it's going to be an excellent situation for him to go into. So enough said about that. Next is Mark Ingram. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. I'm sorry. Mark Ingram's going to go in the B tier as well. I'm going to put Mark Ingram over Jordan Howard. Going to Baltimore is going to be the number one back, and he's going to have really a chance to break out and show what he can do. And I'm excited to see it personally. I'm a Steelers fan, so I'm not ultra excited to see it, but I think he's going to be solid in Baltimore, and they're going to get their money's worth out of him. Next is Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones, definitely a B tier guy. I'm going to put him around here. I'm going to put Fournette behind him. And honestly, that's my rankings right now because Aaron Jones had a good year at Green Bay last year. I think he had like 6-point-something yards per carry. As a Lions fan, it hurts me to say that, but I think he's arguably the best running back in the NFC North right now. Next, we have Alvin Kamara, obviously an S tier guy. I'm putting him over Le'Veon Bell as well, just because these two guys actually played last year. Alvin Kamara, enough said about him, man. He's just a beast. He catches the ball out of the backfield. He's super slippery. He's elusive. He's decent speed, but he can also get in there and stick his nose in the pile and actually push a little bit and get some power. But, man, he's just a great running back. Kerryon Johnson, I could be biased on this one, put him in the B tier, because I really would like to. And I'm going to, I think. I'm going to rate him over any of these guys in the C tier. Actually, if they had Dalvin Cook down there, I'm going to put him top of C tier. I love Kerryon Johnson, and if he wasn't hurt last year, he would have rushed for 1,000 yards, 100%. And if he wasn't hurt last year, I would have put him in 100% in the B tier, arguably the A tier. He was an up-and-coming great running back in the league last year before getting injured, and it kills to put Carroll in the C tier. But that's like your average running back. He's definitely an average running back starter. He's above average. Oh man, I can't put him in. I can't put him in the below average. He's definitely above average running back. I'm gonna put him behind Jordan Howard just so people don't get mad at me. Honestly, I think he's better than. I think if I was really honestly ranking this, I think it'd be like this. Now I'm going to leave it like that. You know what? Screw it. I'm leaving it like that. Anyone wants to hate on me, do it. I don't care. It's going to get a lot of dislikes anyway. Next is Philip Lindsay. Philip Lindsay is definitely a borderline elite guy. We're going to put him just behind James Conner. I think James Conner's just a little bit better. Philip Lindsay, great year in Denver. Next is Beast Mode. Beast Mode, sorry Beast Mode, but you're just not very good anymore. He used to be amazing, and now he's just not very good. He's better than Peyton Barber, but not very good anymore. It's a good thing he retired because he's just not very good. I don't know. Marlon Mack, I'm going to put him top of the mid there in the B tier, I'd say. I'm going to put him, like, probably there, if I'm going to rank him in the B tier. Just above Aaron Jones, just below Devontae Freeman. Actually, I'm going to put him above Devontae Freeman there. I'm going to put like that. There we go. Alright, so that's my rankings. Christian McCaffrey, next, definitely an A tier guy. Definitely behind Philip Lindsay, but definitely an A tier guy. Excellent receiver at the backfield, pretty solid running back. LaShawn McCoy is going to have to go C tier for me. Worst running back in the C tier. Just he's a gimmicky player at this point in his career. He's not anything spectacular anymore. He's just average. And he's not below average yet, but he's definitely an average player. Jarrett McKinnon, couldn't see enough of him in 49ers last year. So, I mean, I'm going to base off what I seen in Minnesota in 2017. And that is a average running back. I want to put him there. And then next is Sony Michel. Michel is definitely going to go top of the B tier. He's really good. Sonny Michel's a really good player. You're going to see him blossom this year in the New England Patriots system. Next, we got Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller is basically, I'm going to put him in the above average category. I'm going to be nice to Lamar Miller, though. Actually, I'm going to put him in below average, just above Derrick Henry. I like that. I think that looks accurate. Joe Mixon, definitely an A tier guy for me. Borderline B tier, though. I think Sonny Michel or Joe Mixon can be interchangeable at that point. I don't know. Joe Mixon's pretty good, though. Adrian Peterson, as much as it kills me to say I love Adrian Peterson, he's going to have to go for me at the bottom of the 8. I'm not at the bottom of the B tier because he's still an above average starting running back, so you can't really put him below that. He's still an above average starter. Saquon Barkley's obviously going the average. I'm just kidding. He's going in the, for me, he's going to have to go in the A tier. He's better than, I think, all these guys. He's just overall talent. I think he's best running back in the A tier right now. I mean, you could argue David Johnson, Melvin Gordon, but he's better than James Conner, better than Philip Lindsay. He's not so one-dimensional like a guy like Christian McCaffrey. And I don't want to say Christian McCaffrey is one-dimensional because he's not, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. He can run speed. He's really fast. He's big. He can really, truck dudes. I don't know if it makes any sense or not. He can run power, speed. He has good vision, great burst. He's overall just phenomenal running back. And he can also do everything out of the backfield that these guys like David Johnson, James Conner, Philip Lindsay can do. And I mean, you can't undervalue that. He's just a really good running back. And last guy's Ezekiel Elliott. I'm going to put him bottom of the S tier as of right now. Zeke's a pretty good running back. He's going to be just below Le'Veon Bell. And that's my honest opinion. I know I have a lot of guys in the B tier and a couple of guys in the D tier. But, I mean, that's my honest running back opinion right now. So, just, guys, if you agree with me, leave a like on the video. If you don't, if you have any suggestions, comment down below. I'm going to be doing a receiver video next, then tight ends, then probably offensive lines, then probably do defensive lines, secondaries, that kind of thing. But thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Enzo48 saying peace out.